Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be using this brow henna from Parallel Products. Got it from Amazon. It is the premium henna hair dye for semi-permanent spot coloring. No lead, no ammonia. I got the deep dark brown. It has been a minute since I've filmed or uploaded. Summer break has started. Just so many things have been happening. But I got this and I want my eyebrows to be fuller. I mean, like, I have very coarse brows and they are pretty full already, but like there's a lot of skin peeking through, and also as I age I'm starting to get like a lot more lighter brows, white brows, and I'm not jiving with that. I got this, it was like $10 I think. Again, off of Amazon. The contents are 3 grams of henna hair dye, 1 mixing bowl, and 1 application instructions. Now, after I purchased this, it was advertised to me that there is like a starter kit that comes with like a little syringe and a whole bunch of other doodly dad things, but I just needed something to make the free shipping for something that I could only find on Amazon. And so, unfortunately, here we are. So, here's the little mixing bowl instructions that I can barely read. The henna hair dye itself. And like I said, I got deep dark brown. They didn't have, they might have had a black, but my eyebrows, even though they are black, sometimes when I use black eyebrow products, it can be a little too aggressive. So I'm hoping that the deep dark brown will be like just enough. I also laminate my brows from time to time, so I really needed like a henna hair dye or a henna eyebrow dye. I didn't need something that had developer because brow lamination is just perm for your eyebrows, and if you know anything about hair dye and perm chemicals, you can't really be mixing them. You will fry off your eyebrows. I have seen it happen. All that jazz. Don't really want that to be me. So anyways, we're going to follow the little instructions. Prep. Pour the desired amount of henna powder into the mixing bowl. 1 gram equals 10 applications. Gradually add water and stir until a consistency similar to a yogurt is achieved. Wait approximately 10 minutes for the henna mixture to properly cure. Okay, I don't need 10 applications worth, so we're just going to put in a couple. Ooh. Alright, so it has a little stopper. There's the jar. And do I have like a little spatula? Of course not. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I might add a little bit more. Again, I'm only doing my eyebrows, so like I don't feel like I actually need that much, but I want to make sure that I'm getting enough. Yeah, that seems good. And I also like this bottle. It's glass, but it comes with this little stopper with the cap to, again, really make sure that it's like it'll stay dry, because the one bad thing about henna is if you get any type of water in the henna mixture, it pretty much all goes bad. Like you can't save it for an extended period of time. All right, so here's the henna powder. I have some water and I have a straw because I need this to be the consistency of yogurt. So I'm just going to put like a drop. I'm just gonna go like drop by drop because I don't want to add too much water. I can always add more water. I don't necessarily want to add more henna powder. It did not take a lot of water to make that small amount of powder get all wet. You just really gotta like mix it up in there. It's kind of the consistency of yogurt, like a thin yogurt. It says let that set for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, start. While that's setting, we will go on, and it says clean. Apply warm water and soap to a soft cotton pad. Using the cotton pad, gently wash the area of application. This is important to remove natural oils from the hair, allowing the henna to properly bond for long-lasting results. Use a separate cotton pad to pat dry. Okay, so I do have some shampoo, some foam shampoo in a cup. I'm going to use a spoolie, and I'm going to kind of aggressively scrub in and around my eyebrows, because I did put a little bit of a base layer of makeup on today, and so I just really want to ensure that everything's clean. And that there's no like makeup or oils getting in the way. Cotton pad with water to rinse. Dry cotton pad to wipe off and to pat dry. Maybe I should have just had a clean face and not had any makeup on, but I don't think it'll be too big of a problem. So now we just have to wait for the henna mixture to, what does it say? Cure. So we're just gonna wait for this little bit of henna mixture to cure. So I will see you in about 7.5 minutes. It has been 10 minutes, and it says to stir the mixture to make sure it's still a good consistency. And I do think it's a good consistency. I am now nervous that it is definitely not going to be enough for both of my eyebrows, but you know what? That's okay. We can always just make more mixture. So it says apply, stir the henna mixture well before use, ensure the consistency is still at an ideal level. Coat the hair evenly with the henna mixture. Then it says wait approximately 10 to 15 minutes after coating the hair with the henna mixture. This time is important as it allows the henna to properly dye the hair for long-lasting results. So we're just gonna apply it. We're gonna do one eyebrow at a time, see how far we can get. So these clips are clearly sped up to 3 times the normal speed rate because total this took me about 5.5 minutes for application, and that is applying it through the brows, using a spoolie, combing it through the brows, cleaning it up every single time I went out of my brow line, because henna doesn't just dye eyebrows or hair, it also dyes skin, or it stains skin. And so when you are applying your henna, you want to make sure that you are being extremely precise. Even though I didn't find that this particular henna stained my skin too bad, I still wanted to make sure that I was being precise, because I didn't want to have any type of henna stains outside of my actual brow line. So this is sped up, but it did take me about 5.5 minutes fully. Okay, so applied and cleaned up decently, not like amazing, but like decently, because henna also dyes skin, not just hair, so be mindful of that. Like if you get some outside of the brow line, clean it up immediately because you don't want it to stain your skin. All right, it says wait the 10 to 15 minutes, so we're going to do another alarm. Boop. And I'm just gonna wait 10 minutes and then we will remove with warm water and a cotton pad and we will see. It also then says that it will get darker 4 to 7 days after initial application. Womp, womp, womp. So yeah, we will come back in 10 minutes to wipe this away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, our 10 minutes is up. So now it says remove, apply warm water to a soft cotton pad and wash away the henna mixture using a separate cotton pad, pat dry. So I don't necessarily have warm water, but I have water. So we're going to try, this is what it looked like after 10 minutes. I am a little nervous that it's gonna be like too dark, but that's okay. You know what, we're just trying. All right, I actually really like that color. Okay, that like did exactly what I wanted it to do. Ah, do you see that? Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Okay, now I gotta wipe the other one off. That's like perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this one to come off now too. Because I don't know about you, but I get like tired of waking up and it's like, it looks like I have sparse eyebrows, but I really don't. And it's because like all the blonde hairs underneath, or like sometimes the roots are lighter than the ends and I don't understand how that's working. But it looks like I have tons of bald spots and I don't always want to like fill them in. Did I just solve my problem? And by did I solve my problem? Have people been doing this forever and always and I'm just figuring it out now? You guys, look at that. That's amazing. I don't even really like, you guys, it filled in like all of the bare spots. It didn't really like, I mean, it darkened my eyebrows, but it didn't do it in a way that like made them just like blocks. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, I'm obsessed. I have tried to henna my eyebrows before with like a bag of henna that I bought at the international grocery store. And the henna worked as like body art and we did it. And again, it didn't so much work for my eyebrows, but this, I am obsessed. Okay, it also does say though that it's going to darken over the next 4 to 7 days, which makes me a little nervous because they're already pretty dark. I'm just gonna go back over them one last time with a wet washcloth, a wet cotton pad, just to really make sure I got all that henna out of there. But look at that. That's amazing. Okay. Amazing, in love already, and I didn't even have like the starter pack. It is the Parallel Products Premium Henna Hair Dye. I got the deep dark brown. Look at this. Okay, I'm not allowed to have any. It says Aftercare. Avoid exposure to water, sun, and any products for 24 to 48 hours after application to prevent fading and maximum color. Color will continue to darken for 4 to 7 days after initial application. It has their like contact information and then also has like safety instructions. If you have like known allergies or sensitive skin, it does say and to warn to do a patch test. I am just reckless. So yeah, you guys, this is amazing. I love this. Okay, look. So here are my brows afterwards. I will put in, hopefully be able to put in like a before or after, and before and after, but like obsessed. Obsessed. It darkened all of those like blonde hairs and it's made my eyebrows look like full and thick and actually like I didn't overpluck my eyebrows a million times in my life. Yes, okay, love this. I will link this product down in the description box below, so if you are interested, you can check it out on your own time. Obsessed, totally obsessed, love it. Cannot say enough great things. I wonder if there are other brow henna products. Again, I can't use like developer and stuff on my eyebrows, so if you have any other brow henna products, because I did read in the comment section of this that there were a lot of people who had irritation, and I think it's because of something like the PPD or the actual henna itself, because I do know that some people do have like henna allergies. But if you do have any like henna or henna adjacent recommendations for brow tinting, literally obsessed with how my eyebrows look. This is amazing. After this like 24 to 48 hour period, all I'll need is a little like eyebrow gel and they'll be good to go. I won't feel like I need to fill them in every day. Love this. I don't know how long this is necessarily supposed to last, but people say that it lasts anywhere from like 2 to 6 weeks. I would assume depending on like your activities, your products, how often you're washing your face, how often you're like messing with your eyebrows and things like that. Obsessed. Love this. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.